goodbye to the old me. I'ma make sure that you know me. After this here, you gon' owe me. Didn't choose a game, it chose me. You know what G-O mean to an OG. Let's go. Fight. Who's next in line? Can you make that climb? Now is the time. Get out of your mind. Raise up the lights. We all here tonight, so let's do it right. Yo, we came here to fight.
So Faker taking on Artifact is next.
Oh, baby.
Faker was undefeated on Nico so far. We saw him in Nexus Blitz. That went pretty well. Artifact, recently we saw him on the Udyr. Had a pretty good game on the winning team. VCS Pro. And like he's one of the players on QTV's team. We saw QTV play earlier.
Yep.
That's going to be fun as well. Yeah, Friends Forever QTV Gaming. Very, very long name.
Mid lane player. They finished 3rd in the VCS this year. He's got that carry play style. People know him for his Yasuo, Akali, Aurelia, and of course Faker in the 1v1s. Always is up for whatever challenges or games. He never really picks one of the stay back in CS style characters.
Or Alistair.
A lot of the times he does lose early on because he's going for one of the other more have fun strategies. Yep. So we'll see what they come up with.
Nasus is actually a throwback champion. I mean, we were only seeing 2-on-2s earlier today, but
Nasus was definitely a thing as well.
It was 100 CS win condition champion, but you auto-pushed every time, you force bad recalls. It's the Aurelian soul of 1v1. It really is what that comes down to, is you play as fun, interactive as possible. All right. I don't think he's really spelling anything. I think Akali, Syndra, Nasus are all, like, reasonable bands.
Now we're going to be reading into every single band.
I have to. I have to.
Okay, well, just a couple of hover-overs here.
I mean, Faker insta-locked Ori.
Oh, that was an insta-lock.
Yeah, I mean,
not even blinking anymore. Okay.
If you know your tier list, right, and you're like, I ban these 3, then I pick Orianna, those are the counter picks. Like, okay, yeah, I guess that's me.
All right, Artifact, what do you have to go against the most famous player in the world?
That's true. Lucian, okay.
Honestly, I do like it, right? Super aggressive early on, especially.
Yeah.
We'll see what route he goes for with the build. Because again, whenever it is something like this, marksman versus mage, barrier and exhaust are pretty versatile. Even though it seems like, oh, you're losing out on all these mobility options, they are good for both offensive pushes as well as defensive. It's just a matter of kind of doubling them up and trying to bait them out of your opponent, because they are also pretty easily baitable ones. If you have something like Lucian and you have a dash, trying to bait out one of those summoners and go for a re-engage afterwards.
But that is some like damage left on the table. Okay, yeah. Dash forward, double auto Q. It's a pretty standard trading combo. What I'm interested about with the exhaust is the fact that Faker's entire burst combo is out of exhaust range, and Lucian's ult is out of exhaust range. So there can be situations where you have no summoner spell in a bad trade if it's played correctly. But yeah, Faker's doing such a good job in lane.
It's something that both of them can opt into too. Yeah, but Faker's ball control you're talking about, he's always trying to keep it for max distance attack moves here.
Kind of like the one rune choice, and look at the rest of them. Because if he has mana flow band, it's actually really easy to keep pushing with, which is going to be pretty useful. One thing I find interesting is Lucian did not start W. That's actually super common, at least in bot lane Lucian, because it's very easy to land the W on. Oh, exhausts are on though. They're going to play for this one. When Barrier comes out, he's going to block some of this, but Faker, can he get the damage? Barrier comes up, he's got it, 1 auto, and Faker gets the first blood. He was down CS, but he found the all-in. And Faker moves on.
Not worried at all. He holds his cards there, waits for the barrier to drop, knows he has it with the auto attack afterwards. Orianna clockwork, able to pull it through.
Yeah. Extended trade's really actually good on Orianna because of that passive. That was really nice. Yeah, again, I still want to give Artifact credit. He was winning in lane, but as soon as Faker came in for the exhaust all-in, that slow meant there was no way out anymore for Artifact. He had to get chased down.
Yeah.
And he was checkmated.
All right, let's take another look at it here because he dashes in. As soon as he dashes in, Faker's very happy to take the exhaust trade. And once he gets the slightest of health lead, knows that he can just time the barrier out. He doesn't waste an auto attack animation into the barrier. Waits for it afterwards, uses his own so that he can't go down.
There was a lot right about that trade.
Yeah.
He sidestepped to grab the ball. It gives you stats when you're wearing it as long as E is ranked.
Yeah.
That's good bonus
Armor